Hey guys, how are you? This is my daily summary. I'm Melanie Hinds. I'm your fastest Iraqi Dinar summary on the net. It's Sunday. It's just after 5. I waited specifically to see what happens at Forex at 5. Is anybody on my channel a Forex trader? If you are, comment down below Forex and let us know. Put anything down below this video. Let us know what happens on Forex. I am not a Forex trader. I've never been a trader. I'm a holder of Iraqi dinar. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I bring you a variety of opinions, but I do have my own intel source directly from Iraq. Now, I go live every morning and go through the details, but sometimes he sends me articles later. But today, it's a slow news coming out of Iraq because everybody's on pins and needles waiting for this to happen. The Forex has been closed for 48 hours. They just reopened. It's 5:01 as I'm starting to record this. So please, if you're a Forex trader, please comment down below. Check out the Iraqi dinar and let us know down below, okay? Because I just want to keep an eye on this. I'm keeping a close eye on it so you can feel comfortable being here. You don't have to worry about getting an email from anybody. I will go live and says the time is now when the time is now, okay? So please subscribe, tap the bell so you'll be part of my family. We love unconditionally here. And I've got a lot of experience, guys. I used to work with Pricewaterhouse. I was an auditor. I know what Ernst & Young is doing over there, what Oliver and Wyman's doing over there, and also what the other auditors for all their private companies are required to do over there. It's all because of this new digital system, and anything I bring you now, you'll understand why I can see the digital systems are being rolled out in Iraq first. The comprehensive digitization of everything. E-commerce, everything, the new blockchain system is being rolled out over there. I believe, it's only my opinion, but based on what I'm seeing, it's a brand new financial system that I believe has already been rolled out in the USA too. I do a Miracle Manifestation membership where I keep you posted on that. I've been talking about that for over a year for my members ever since March 30th of 2023. So you can always become a member. I'll put the cheapest link down below so you can do that. You can join me as a member and you can get caught up on what I've been saying for well over a year, and it will prove everything I'm about to say here that is just evidence that this is done. Actually, God told me it was done, and one of my miracle signs that it would be done happened today. If you know what that is, comment down below what that is. It happened today. So it's another confirmation that this is done. So you can, if you're spiritual and you believe faith as a mustard seed moves a mountain, then you're in the right place. Please subscribe, tap the bell. Please note down below you believe in you have mustard seed faith. If you have mustard seed faith, I want you to join this channel because we're pulling this in through our prayers, through our fasting. If it's the first time you're seeing me, hi, welcome to my family. You're now my brother or sister, right? If you're in Christ. So there's a lot of articles I have pulled up here. It's going to take me a minute, so bear with me. Earlier this morning, he brought up an article that says the 3-year budget aims to facilitate contracting and financing. It says the Parliamentary Finance Committee confirmed today on Sunday that the 3-year budget aims to facilitate contracting and financing. The head of the committee, Atan Atwani, said in a statement received that the committee hosted the Minister of Finance, Taif Sami, the heads of Customs and Tax Authority, and the Director General Budget to discuss non-oil revenues, financing the governments, and food security. The statement added, the 3-year budget aims to facilitate contracting and financing, noting that total reliance on oil gives us an unstable economy and disrupts developmental plans. Our meeting today is very important to deeply discuss into the file of the state's non-oil revenues, and we are working to establish scientific foundations to maximize them. Guys, they're doing everything. They hire geologists to go under the ground. They've stocked a ton of gold. They have a lot of money coming through in tariffs and airlines, and all these things they're doing is all non-oil revenue. I've shared a lot of that in my 10-minute summaries. You've heard it from me. Another one said, Southern refineries are exports of the highest international specifications. It says the export operations are currently carried out in special tanks that are subject to accurate measurement and operations according to international standards. They're also dotting their I's and crossing their T's with all the international standards, which is important. Here's an article, Iraq among top 11 worldwide for cheapest electricity. They are helping their citizens with cheaper electricity. They've even subcontracted with GE is over there. There's a lot of different American companies over there. And it said on a global scale, Iran secured the top spot for the cheapest electricity prices with a rate of just $0.002 per kilowatt hour. Ethiopia ranked second, offering electricity at $0.003 per kilowatt hour, followed by Cuba in third place at 0.006 kilowatt hours. So Iraq is ranked number 11th. So that's good, guys. In global ways, they are doing everything right. Also, Iraq achieved prominent ranking in Gallup's Global Law and Order Index. Global Law and Order Index. They achieved. It's amazing that they achieved this during a Gallup poll. They're 84th position in the survey conducted by the center, and it shares its rank with France. So, guys, if you know how many people travel to France, you know that Iraq is right up there with security and stability. And then the MPs and politicians, the rate at which service projects are being implemented is unparalleled. And the prime minister was there, and he said that these service projects, the nation's service projects, aimed at making the citizens' life better, like water, electricity, all that stuff, food. They're making sure they're secure with their food. They're stacking food for their citizens in case of a food shortage. It says, reaffirmed that the nation's service projects are unaffected by the unstable political and security climate in the region. They emphasized that the project's unprecedented speed of completion is contingent upon budget approval and financial allocation. The government's attention is largely focused on the service file, which reflected an unprecedented image through contracting with sober companies. Prime Minister Advisor Nasir Turki told the news agency that the completion rates are very large in projects in Baghdad and the provinces. The Prime Minister's directive included all new and suspended projects, explaining that the financial amounts of the projects are allocated and are not affected by external political factors in the region, explaining that attention is focused on the completion of these projects and what they have witnessed from the satisfaction of the Iraqi people and its reflection in the service reality. Guys, they care about their citizens, and they're showing it with how they act. Now you've got Barzani, who is the president he is a catalyst for diplomatic progress and political unity in Kurdistan and Iraq. Guys, you got two great leaders. You got al-Sudani, the prime minister of Iraq, and then you got the president of Kurdistan. They are unparalleled statesmen, and they are the reason why they're making such progress and why Iraq is poised to revalue. This came out today. It says the political landscape of the Kurdistan region and its relationship with Iraq have undergone significant transformation in recent years, partly attributable to the diplomatic acumen and leadership of Neshirvan Barzani, the president of the Kurdistan region. This essay examines Barzani's multifaceted approach to governance and diplomacy, focusing on his efforts to rebuild trust with Baghdad, foster regional stability, unify Kurdish political voices, and navigate the challenges that lie ahead. Through a critical analysis of his strategies and achievement, this study aims to elucidate the impact of Barzani's presidency on both domestic and international affairs. If you've been listening to my summaries, Kurdistan remitted all their fees, like $60 billion, to Baghdad. That means they're on the same plane. They're no longer withholding their funds, guys. They're working together, and that is amazing for a revaluation. Also, this is the biggest piece that highlights everything I've been talking about and where my specialty lies in auditing financial systems. It says Iraqi Prime Minister al-Sudani emphasizes comprehensive digitalization as key to national development. Guys, the digitization, the safety and security is all coming through the financial systems, because if you control the money, you can stop the funding of terrorism. You can stop terrorism in its tracks if you digitize everything. So that's really the plan. The safety and security is coming through their state-of-the-art systems. And so I'm glad you're in my please join us to hear this more details every day. I gave more details on what they gave me today because there was a lot, and quite frankly, I was tired. It's the weekend, it's Sunday. So now I'm going to do the summary of everybody else, what they said today. I always present the entire picture so you can make your own educated decision based on the information. But this is all information, guys. If you're an Iraqi dinar holder, comment down below you're a holder. Don't display how much you have. That's not smart to do these days. Baby's mom, waiting to see what happens with Forex to determine if some work that was done last night went through. Forex opens at 5 p.m. today. If you know, please comment down below. Help our community. Samson said, article Alman Dwali, Iraq is focusing today on strengthening economic and investment aspects and sparing the region of the scourge of wars. Yes, he's continuing to go for peace. Walking Stick, question, what does it mean to you when they say in the coming days to the Iraqi citizens? Walking Stick said, in my opinion, that means now. Question, they've used that phrase before, haven't they? Yes, but not surrounded by all the information that they're giving to the Iraqi citizens about the monetary reform on a daily basis. In the coming days, yeah, now. In the coming days, very quickly now. Guys, it is so clear. It's as clear as the nose on my face, but if you're not a believer, please subscribe. Go through all my videos that have to do with the Iraqi dinar. You'll become a believer. Militiaman article, the Minister of Finance stresses the need to adhere to the timetables to achieve economic reforms. This cooperation goes far beyond Iraq's borders. It says the World Bank, the IMF, the Bank of International Settlements, the World Trade Organization, United States Treasury, etc., have all reached agreements with respect to Iraq's reforms and sustainability towards economic growth. It shows the aforementioned entities know what Iraq's what Iraq's reforms will mean to the world and the impacts it will likely bring to many nations of the world. They are now openly making sure that they are on record in saying so. It's amazing, guys. Frank 26 said the exchange rate should be the next step before the lower notes and everything else, right? And Frank said the next step is to introduce the lower notes and the new exchange rate. Sorry, I got caught up in my bag. In the exchange rates, but in that process, it's a chain of events. It's a chain of events. He said, picture a room with 100 mousetraps. If you throw one ping pong ball in that room, one mousetrap will cause a chain reaction to fire off. That is what's going to happen when you have the new exchange rate introduced to the world. Again, I talked about that in detail this morning. I did do the detailed timestamps. It was a long video this morning, but the timestamps are there, so you should look at that. Mark Z says, in Iraq, economists' 2025 budget amendments are pending the date of the approval before the end of the year. Why is that important? We are looking at the World Trade Organization with all the files done, the paperwork finished, and we are waiting on the official announcement that Iraq has ascended to the World Trade Organization. A lot of people think they need a new rate to actually officially announce that, but we'll wait and see because they can do whatever they want. And the budget tables are to be done by the end of the year, and auctions will be done by the end of the year. They were told many years ago that at the end, when they ended the currency auctions, there would be a rise in value of the Iraqi dinar. Now they are ending them before the end of the year. That's not far off. We are in the window. I agree with you, Mark. I love your intel. Thank you for all you do. The Bank of Iraqi Trade announced measures to support the stability of the exchange rate. Guys, what they're doing to support the ability of the exchange rate is they're making sure their systems are secure and stable because their country needs to be secure and stable. They've been working with coalition forces. They've gotten rid of all the terrorism out of Iraq. They have secure borders. They're doing everything a country needs to be secure and stable. And with regard to Mark Z said, I do know a couple of redemption center folks, wealth management contacts who are working this weekend. They don't know if they'll be called in or not. Oh, it just switched on me. God, I hate it. There's so much coming in, guys. It shifts. They don't know if it's this week or next week, but very much expected to happen in the month of October. So guys, you know, we are not even in the midway of October. So just keep your positive prayers up because I believe positive prayers are all God listens to be honest. He doesn't like complaining. He doesn't like you to go to him with complaints. He likes you to go to him with praise, worship, and thanking him that you're even part of this. Also, it's keen to note that Iraq raised its gold reserves to 152.6 tons. And so 4 tons in the past 2 months, they increased it. So guys, they are a force to be reckoned with. I'm really excited about if you're holding Iraqi dinar or the Vietnamese dong. I don't know if you heard about it, but this week, I guess Trump's son announced that their organization, the Trump organization, is looking to build a golf course in Vietnam. So if you have the dong, you should hold on to it because it's going to be extremely valuable too. But we don't know when it's going to happen. I just know God has told me one at a time. According to Kim Clement, it was one at a time these things are going to happen. I read Kim Clement's prophecies this morning too, so you might want to listen to this morning's live stream. I'll put the link down below. In regard to the LOP, it's nothing you should fear. These are currency values. $1 US, the currency on the Forex has a different value than the dollar. So this is the actual exchange nominal rate of the Iraqi dinar to the US. You just divide the two, and it's 0.00076 right now. That is the nominal rate in Iraq. If they switch it and they lift the 3 zeros from this rate, it's going to be 0.76 to the US dollar or 76 cents. That means that if you have a $25,000 note, it's going to be worth $19,000. Pimpy's math is wrong. Sorry, it just is. Of course, they can do whatever they want, but it doesn't make sense that they would just lock the currency. They change the value. It's like the US dollar. The Forex rate of it is like $1.07, I think, or it could be higher. I don't know. I'm not a Forex trader, but that doesn't affect the currency. Do you understand? The rate is the underlying rate of the currency, which I've just showed you. So if you don't understand that, please subscribe and tap the bell, because I go over this every morning and you can ask me questions for free. I do live conversations over coffee every morning. I did it all weekend. You might want to tune into this weekend's broadcast. I answered a lot of questions. Also, a couple nights a week, I also do margaritas and manifestations, where I, again, do live question and answer session. So I provide a lot on this channel. I hope you join us. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. I hope you have a good evening. What are you having for dinner? We're having grilled chicken over salad, keeping it healthy. And I love you all with the love of Christ. You're my brother or sister in this fight. Please keep up the faith. God told me it's done. And again, do you know what the sign is that God gave me? If you've been around a while, put what the sign is down below, because that happened today. God bless. Bye.